Good day, viewers. Welcome once again to Isaac Mathematics Clinic. Today, we want to discuss. Now, in mathematics, what does surd mean? Surd in mathematics simply means irrational numbers that cannot be expressed as a single fraction. But in mathematics, surd are always enclosed in a root. It can be square root, it can be cube root, it can be fourth root. But the idea is surds are irrational numbers. They cannot be expressed as a single fraction. How do I know? If you press your calculator to obtain the value of root 2, you will find out that the result is 1.4142 and so on. So if you take a look at this number here, there is no way we can express it as a single fraction. For instance, if you have 0.5, 0.5 can be written as 5/10. So we call this rational number. But this number up here can never be expressed as a single fraction here. So it is called irrational number. So root 2 is a surd in mathematics. And when you have cube root of 2, it is also a surd because the result can never be expressed as a single fraction. Now, having known what surd is, how can we perform operations on surd? Operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Just like indices and logarithms, there are some rules that guide the operation with surds. So let me itemize the rules one by one. Number one, rules guiding the operations with surds. Number one, root x plus root y is not the same thing as root x plus y. Now this is a surd, this is another surd. So the rule states that we cannot just say this plus this is the same thing now as the addition of the two of them enclosed in a root. It is not possible. For instance, we can never say root 2 plus root 3 is equal to root 2 plus 3, which is root 5. That is not correct. But assuming the surds are the same thing, then we can add their coefficients. If the surds are the same, then we can add their coefficients. For instance, we have y root x plus z root x. Now, because these two surds are the same thing, the rule states that we can add their coefficients, y plus z. Then we combine it with root. So the result is y plus x root x. For instance, if we have 3 root 2, then plus 4 root 2. Since the surds are the same, then we can just add 3 and 4. And the result will be equal to 3 plus 4 root 2. And that is equal to 7 root 2. Then another rule states, under subtraction, root x minus root y is not the same thing as root x minus y, just like this addition. So for instance, root 2 minus root 3 is never the same thing as root 2 minus 3. No. Now, but assuming the surds are the same thing, So if we have y root x minus z root x, then since the sorts are the same, you can just subtract these coefficients, and this is equal to y minus z root x. E.g., 5 root 3 minus 3 root 3 is the same thing as 5 minus 3 root 3, and that is equal to 2 root 3. Another rule states this under multiplication. If you have root x times root y, the rule states that we can multiply the two. So it is equal to root x times y, and that is root xy. Excuse me. For instance, root 3 times root 5 is the same thing as root 3 times 5, and that is equal to root 15. Lastly, under division, the rule states that root x over root y is the same thing as root x over y. For instance, root 15 divided by root 3 is the same thing as root 15 over 3, and that is equal to root 5. So these are the rules that guide the operations with sorts. So if you are able to master all these rules, then you will be able to do any calculation involving sorts. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Facebook page. Like, comment, and share. Thank you very much.